I'm live. Ooh, that's... Yeah, focus that boy, innit? How's that? There we go. I'm live. I'm back. What's good? Hope everyone is doing well. I should do that up a little bit. Do that zip up a little bit. There we go. Good evening, Dakshin, although it's 3 p.m. for me. So it's not quite the evening. Bear with. I'm just going to adjust the focus on my camera because something appears to be a bit off. How's that? Do I look a bit more focused? I think I do. There we go. I hope you're all doing well. Deadline stream, eh? Current rank, 61k overall, my friend. Bench 1, Murphy, Mbumo, Rogers. Oh, that's disgusting. That is a disgusting benching headache, that. I'm not sure what I'd do. What do you guys think? What does the rest of the chat think? Who would you bench out of Murphy, Mbumo, Rogers? I'll be live for a couple hours. Couple hours of chit-chat about Game Week 21. I hope you're all doing okay. Here's how I'm lining up at the moment. Ooh, screen's frozen. Let's just fix that a sec. Just fix that a second. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what's going on there? Doesn't like that, does it? What the hell's happening there? What? What's going on with my screen? There you go. I think that's worked it out. Sorry, guys. That was a bit full on, wasn't it? Bear with. I'm just going to move some screens around. Get that symmetrical. There we go. How's that? There's my team. I think we're looking sound. Headache. Sorry about the headache. I want to roll, but how bad is it if I need to start Mikalenko this and next game week? Could be worse, mate. That's all I'm saying. Ollie, I hope you're well too. Finally hoping to get rid of Sanchez, thinking Onana. Yeah, I don't mind Onana. I've said consistently that I think Onana, come the end of the season, will be the top scoring goalkeeper in the game. So I guess I got to stick with that, haven't I? I'd also say Sells is a perfectly respectable option as well. Hello, mate. Start Wood or Rogers? Wow. Gut feeling says Rogers. Gut feel says Rogers. Best captains this week? Isak and Haaland for me. I'm on Haaland. Yeah. Hi, Tom. Bench 1 of Wood or Rogers? Wood is the Forest penalty taker, yeah. I'd still probably start Rogers over Wood. Last free transfer, Mikalenko to Hall or Anderson to Munoz? I'd do Anderson to Munoz. I'd keep Everton for doubles. Why not? Thoughts on Foden to Bruno? I'd keep Foden. I do think Isak starts. He's training today and he's on for the Jamie Vardy consecutive games goal scoring record, I believe, or the club's consecutive record for. He's on for a goal scoring record basically. So I think if he's fit, he'll play. I think he's going to play. Thoughts on Foden to Bruno? I've already said that. Bench Wissa or Luis Diaz? Ooh. I'd say Luis Diaz, you know. Start 1, Pedro, Iwobi or Ahmad? I'd probably have to say Ahmad reluctantly. Ollie, your plan is to stick him in now and leave. Yeah, fair enough. I think that's the thing with goalkeepers. You got to stick with him and leave him. Mikalenko, how are you by the way, Holly? Mikalenko, Castagna, Neco Williams, bench 1. Ooh. Mikalenko. Question to chat at host. Interesting. Oh, and host. Would you transfer out João Pedro to Mateta? Ooh. It depends. Who would you want out of the two longer term? I'd start Guardiola. Got a similar hot or not. I'm playing. Oh, I thought it was about me. Only joking. I'm playing Diaz reluctantly. Yeah, fair. Full of the flu. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I got over a cold, and then I went on FPL therapy and caught a new cold from London. So I've got another one. My immune system is pretty strong usually. I'm full of vitamin D and all of that, but it's just time of year, innit? I hope you get better soon. Who should I transfer in for Jesus with 0.1 million in the bank? Chris Wood, if you can afford him. Yeah, Chris Wood or Wissa. Chris Wood or Wissa. Start Gabriel or Canate. Canate. Oh no, I'd start Gabriel for goal threat. I have one free transfer, don't have Newcastle players. Well, if you've only got one free transfer, I don't think I'd do a hit. It also depends who you're getting rid of. That is a stacked bench with Rick. I would consider starting one of them, to be honest. I don't know if Haaland's back to his best. I'll be honest, I don't know, but we'll see. I'm hoping he is. I've done one transfer, Dallo to Hall. Nice. I hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Keeping well. What are you up to at the moment? What's your Tuesday had in store? Let us know. Bring in Haaland if you don't have him. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't bring him in. The fixtures turn. I'm thinking of selling him in a couple of weeks, to be completely honest. Yeah. Let me know what you've all been up to today. I'm interested to know. I've been at work. That's what I've done. Went to Reading early this morning. Had a 7 a.m. train. Was up at 5:30 to get it. And we're back here to do a deadline stream. And then we'll do a video tonight as well, because we love FPL content. I've got one transfer, thinking of temporarily Gordon for Mbumo. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. I agree, Happy Human. I do think Rodgers is better than Wood this week. You're starting Sells over Fabianski? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think I will. Start Timber or Robinson. Flip a coin, mate. Flip a coin. ARB, you're not crazy, but I don't know. I don't know if you've got any other Man United fans in the chat or just football people in general. But how many people actually think Man United will definitely beat Southampton? You know, I don't know. I'm not massive. Even as a United fan, I'm not massively convinced. Sounds mad to say that, doesn't it? But I'm not massively convinced. Going to bring in Canate and Wood for Gabriel and João Pedro for next game week. Yeah, I don't mind that. Would you sell Enzo for anyone under 7? No, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't do it for a hit. Are you planning to get triple Liverpool? Yes. Yes, I am. I think I might wildcard. If City get Marmoush, keep Haaland. Yeah, we'll see. That looks like a really good transfer for them. I'm sure Man City fans are very happy about that one. Transfer Jackson/Rodgers to Raul/Gordon. No, I wouldn't. I would not, under any circumstances, get rid of Morgan Rodgers from my team. I think he's one of the best assets in the game. Do you think City will win today? Yes. We'll talk about my score predictions in a second, actually. Why shouldn't you captain Salah? Because I don't think Liverpool realistically score that many goals today or this week. Shall I get Bruno? I like Gordon or Mbumo of that lot. I don't mind I don't mind that, but I'd also probably keep Watkins, you know. Especially he's got Everton. I'd start Trent, personally. Tell me why. I've already answered that. Gabriel Jesus to Wood. I like Wood. How to cancel free hit? I don't believe you can. Sorry. Just do your best with it. Which players would you prioritise getting out? Odegaard, Enzo, Colwill, Kirkez, João Pedro. Odegaard for me. You could do Odegaard to Gordon. Do Odegaard to Gordon. Interesting question. Do you guys think that Odegaard will still be the Arsenal penalty taker following on from his miss? What do you think? I'd start Lewis Dunk. You've already got Gordon. Ooh. And Mbumo then. Unfortunately. Sounds like you're an Arsenal fan. Iwobi to Bernardo Silva. I absolutely hate Bernardo Silva as an FPL pick. I would not do that. Bernardo Silva is a Man City player you bring in when you're desperate to own a Man City player and you're blind to the fact that he's not a very good FPL option. To be fair, he did score in the shootout. You're right. Yeah, fair enough. They're all equally rubbish. Everyone's saying, yeah. There you go then. There you go. Ahmad or Gordon? Ooh. I think you got to play both, mate. You got to play both. I think Gordon is better, but you got to play both. Thoughts on Savinho? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I just think the City fixtures turn, and not quite sure how Marmoush, if that's how you say his name, fits into things. Not quite sure how he fits into things. If you were to do a free hit, what would your team look like? Well, I'd have 3 Newcastle players. I'd have Hall, I'd have Gordon, and I'd have Isak. And then I'd have Rodgers and Haaland, and Salah and Palmer. Defensively, I'd probably have Munoz. Goal. Ollie's going to do a big shop. I love it. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Good to see you again. Yeah, those are the players I'd go for. And then you can pick the ones you want around that. But those would be the players I'd lock in. Saar or Ahmad? I personally prefer Ahmad, I think. I personally prefer Ahmad. Give it another 5 minutes and then I'll go through my score predictions if anyone's interested. And then we'll do a quiz. We'll do a quiz at R3. How does that sound? Quiz at R3? Anyone up for that? I'm going to check Twitter to see if we've got any news. It's all happening at the moment, isn't it? I can tweet say I'm live now as well. Oops. Sorry, I hit my microphone then. That probably made a bit of a noise. I'm going to tweet say I'm live now. Live now. Captain and vice captain choice. Can you not see? Wissa replacement. I wouldn't sell Wissa. Absolutely not. That's mad. Time to sell Wissa. Crazy. Harmony, I'm fine and dandy. Thank you very much. I hope you are too. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Watkins or Jackson? God, neither. Start Rodgers over Wood? I think I would. A few people have asked that. I think I would. Cunha or Wood? I think I'd just say, oh, God. I'd say Chris Wood. Does the assistant manager count towards the limit of 3 from one team? No, you can only have 3 from one team. So it does count. You can't. You can only have 2 Liverpool players plus slot. I would start Jackson and Pedro, Anish, Jesus to Wissa, Jota to Bruno, Timber to Murillo or Milenkovic for free. Yes, quite like that. Big fan of that. I'd also consider Gordon over Bruno, Jimbo the daddy, I reckon. What do you think of Odegaard, João Pedro to Eze Mateta? Nah. Congrats, Harmony. That's pretty mega. That is pretty mega. Well done. Well done. with? No, nothing there. Cool. Nothing going on there. Any leaks? We got any leaks, ladies and gents? Do you reckon there's been a leak? No, I've not seen a leak yet. When is your next MMA fight? Yeah, you said I look like an MMA fighter. Where'd you get that from, mate? I don't feel like I'm a fighter. I'm a swimmer, man. I appreciate that, though. I think I should take that as a compliment. Unless my face looks like it's been kicked in. And then not so much. Martinelli to Ahmad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. I also don't mind Gordon as well. Or Rogers, if you don't have him. Or Jacob Murphy. Any swimming champs? Yeah, I've just entered one at the beginning of March. Sunday, the 2nd of March, I think. I'm swimming in Swansea. It's my first time competing in a 50-metre Olympic pool for a little while. And then I've got one at the end of February as well. So excited for both of those. Hello from Toronto. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Sanchez and Sells, but bought Sanchez should be between the sticks. I would never have two goalkeepers that play. I'd get rid of Sanchez, to be honest, and just have Sells. For me, it'd be Sells. Well, as you can see there, mate. You're asking a question about two players, and I've made my decision. Paul, you're a lovely person too, mate. I hope you're doing well. Are you not a moderator? We got to change that. We got to change that. There you go, boss. Would you? I picked Milenkovic, mate. I picked Milenkovic. Captain Haaland this week. There you go. You can see my team, bro. Is Cunha a cool differential now? Also for the long-term hold? I don't know. My pleasure, Paul. Got Henderson, Murphy, Pedro, Isak, all flagged. I think you'll be fine with all of those players, genuinely. Alex, hello. Hope you're doing well, mate. But you were on the FPL Tom stream I did, weren't you, as well? You're aware of my game, are you? I'm aware of yours. Diego Gomez. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Should I? Bear with, guys. It's the cauliflower ears. I don't have cauliflower ears. They just stick out, bro. Oh, Robert, I appreciate that, mate. My pleasure. Thank you for watching. Would you transfer out Timber this week? No, I don't think I would. I do like Lewis Hall, though, but I'm not sure I'd sell Timber. Have you done any transfers this week? No, but here's what I'm considering. We're going to find out if I've been priced out of it. And you guys can tell me what you think. Right, so here's what I'm considering doing. So we're going to get rid of Colwell. We're going to get rid of Semenyo. And I'm lurking to bring in Wild Dash. This is the reason, because I'm looking at selling Colwell. So here is what I'm doing. I'm looking at bringing in Munoz for Colwell. And instead of Semenyo, I could go for Mr. Ahmad. So Colwell to Munoz, Semenyo to Ahmad. And then I'd be down to no free transfers. But I'd have a pretty sick team. So that's what I'm potentially considering. Potentially considering that. But then it means I've got nothing in the bank for the assistant manager chip. But I could wildcard in Gameweek 23. That's what I'm thinking. Or I could just leave my team as it is and start Colwell over Quanta. Over Aina, sorry. It's very possible that Ahmad could get a rest. It is. I agree. It is a bit luxury. Gunner's Girl. Hope you're doing well. I like the dog emoji. I hope the pooch is doing well. Jesus and Quanta. Ooh. Fair enough, Gunners Girl. Fair enough. Can I? I don't think I can currently afford an assistant manager. No, I've got nothing in the bank. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, China. It's not an injury, he's suspended. So yeah, that does make sense, actually. He could play wing back, you're right. Who to bench, Watkins or Rogers? I'd bench Watkins, as mad as that sounds. I'd bench Watkins. Have you seen, by the way, that Villa have signed Malen from Dortmund? Would you start Enzo or Wood? Wood. Yeah. Would you use... Yeah, sure, B-ball chat, mate. Who to bench? Gabriel, Trent, Munoz or Hall? Gabriel. Yeah, reluctantly Gabriel. I agree, Freddie. I think I'll probably do that, to be fair. Will Man United 99? I'm going against Haaland because I need a little more to maybe use the wild card to bring it back. I won't be caught. I don't really understand that, mate, I'm afraid. Afternoon, Harry's Army. I'd play Van Dijk over Colwill. I think I'm just going to roll. Haaland captain's good enough for me, I think, isn't it? Let's be honest. Would you sell Timber? No. Nah, keep him. Keep him, mate. It's cold in my room. I'm just going to go flick my heater on. I'll be 30 seconds, all right? And then we'll do my score prediction. Heating is on. Play Colwill Reina. Well, can you see my team, bro? Would you start João Pedro or Enzo? Hertzler quotes putting me off. Probably Enzo if you've been put off. Oh. Cold, rainy day in Cape Town. I heard Cape Town from another friend was pretty warm at the moment. So sorry to hear it's cold and wet. Who's the blueberries for? You might have to remind me about that. That's a... Who would be your Liverpool triple up? Salah, Trent, Slot. Well, yeah. I'm going for Haaland. Why not? Oh, cold front's kicked in. Unlucky, bro. It's 8 degrees. Oh, how? It's actually not too bad in the UK today. You can go outside and not get frostbite at the moment. So I suppose that's something. It was really cold a couple of weeks ago. Really, really cold. No idea on Fabianski, mate. Oh, yeah, score predictions. I have no idea on Fabianski. No idea. New manager in it. He could like Areola. Okay. Here are my score predictions. They're actually all correct this week in terms of what I intend them to be. Just to remind you, the Man United-Liverpool game last week, or last FPL game week, I correctly predicted to finish 2-2. Not that I'm cocky about it. So Man City, Brentford, Man City. I've gone 3-2 to Man City in that one. Chelsea v Bournemouth. I've gone 2-1 to Chelsea. West Ham Fulham, I've got that finishing 1-1. Liverpool, I've actually got them beating Forest 2-0, but I could see it being even closer than that. I don't see a world where Liverpool score them more than 2 goals in that game. Villa 2, Everton 1. Palace 2, Leicester 1. Newcastle, I've actually got them winning 4-0 against Wolves. Bit of a mad one, I know. Arsenal and Spurs, I've got that finishing 2-2. Ipswich 1, Brighton 1, and then Man United 3, Southampton 0. I've actually got quite a few people that watch me from South Africa. It's pretty cool. 20 degrees. Oh, come on, man. That's shorts weather. That is shorts weather. No, I don't think so. It's not influenced by my captain. It's based on my genuine belief. I think they'll score 3 goals. I refuse to say that Brentford are not good defensively and City are not terrible from an attacking perspective. I'm not having that. I would start Wissa. I wouldn't captain Bruno. I wouldn't captain Bruno. See, the reason why I'm not captaining Salah is I just don't see him. I don't see him hauling. I could be wrong. Could get a goal and assist like he always does. But Haaland, though, Haaland's so tempting. Yeah, why not, John B? Why not? If you still got him, why not? I'm not a big fan, but if you still got him, why not? I would definitely play Rodgers, R. Campbell. How do you do score predictions? What do you mean? It's just a graphic that I make, if you ask me how I made it look like that. Oh, yes. Yes, his team's called Blueberries, isn't it? Would you sell Jesus and Jota to Ahmad and Mateta -4? Maybe. I would see if I can do Jota to Gordon, though, instead. I don't mind that. Thing is with Ahmad is I don't know where he plays today. Someone rightly pointed out that he could be playing right wing back in place of Dallo. You got Gordon already, fair enough. Would you start Enzo or Wood? I think I'd start Chris Wood. 26 in East London. Brother, it is not 26 degrees, let me tell you. Any replacements for João Pedro for a -4? No, I wouldn't sell him for a -4. Definitely not. Not for a -4. There you go. Ahmad's got a knock. Yeah, a little bit worried about Ahmad's minute. So I think I'm just going to stick to my guns with my team. Sushant, I don't think the early kickoff vibe exists tonight. I know it's the early game of the game week, but I think the oh right, East London in South Africa. That's the thing. I had no idea that was a place. That's pretty cool. I would captain Isak. I don't think a 7:30 p.m. can be thought of as an early kickoff. I got to say. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of Pedro, mate. Understand the context, still wouldn't get rid of him, especially not for a hit. But Bruggen or Pickford? Who've Brighton got? I don't even know Brighton. What have I said score predictions wise? Oh, there's something else we need to review as well. The Rob T FPL data. Let's go and have a look at Rob T. Bear with, guys. Just getting Rob T up. Rob T. Hopefully, Alex, I will try my best. I'll also be making a video and going to the gym tonight, so I'm hoping that I'll get a chance. Top projected goal scorers. There you go. Isak and Haaland joint. Palmer, Hoyland, Salah, Bruno. Interesting. I quite like Haaland captain. Looking at that, ladies and gents. I quite like it. I won't lie. There's the long list. Can you read the long list? Should be able to read the long list. I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit for you to check out. I'd back Rodgers a little bit more highly than that, though. Oh, yeah, Gabriel to Munoz. I'm not sure I'd do that. Projected goals, clean sheet odds. There you go. Isak should play, mate, yeah. If I said Captain Isak, don't you think that means I think he's going to play? I'll get rid of Twitter now. Oh. I'll go with Haaland too, I think, considering Isak can limp off early. I agree. Play Robinson or Colwill? Robinson, definitely. Bench one from Cucurella, Castagna or Murphy? Cucurella. All right, mate. Well, Lucas, you didn't ask that question, did you? You just asked me if he's going to play. Timber or Robinson? Robinson, I'd say. Just. Chunk of Devon pies? No. Did you tell me to try them? I've not tried them. I don't know if you did tell me to try them, but I haven't. I think Murphy probably starts, yeah. Is there a world where you see Bruno as captain? Probably not for me, I'll be honest. I don't actually know. I can't tell you with any level of confidence if Man United actually win. I'd go Virgil van Dijk over Timber, I think. Watch Timber score from a corner now. But genuinely, I think I'd pick Van Dijk over Timber. Start Gabriel Van Heck? I'd start Gabriel. Bench one, João Pedro, Sarr or Wissa? João Pedro. João Pedro. Does anyone want to do a quiz? I've got a quiz for you. If anyone wants to take part in the old quiz. Won't Wood get locked by Van Dijk? Wow. It's up to you, mate. Only needs a penalty. I will do the quiz, Freddie, and then we can do members' team reviews. How does that sound? Jay Dubon, thank you very much. People want the quiz? Let's do the quiz. Some of these questions were decided on a live stream that I joined this week. So you might know the answers to some of these questions. So, this is about another YouTuber. So, the Let's Talk FPL Mini League is what rank amongst the best mini leagues in the game? Andy, the GOAT YouTuber, where does his mini league sit in the overall standings of top mini leagues? Where does it sit? Also, I bloody cut myself shaving this morning, like an amateur. But thankfully it's under my chin, so you can't see it unless I go like that. Answers are flying in. The answer is third overall in the world. The third best mini league in the world. Also, yeah, I wouldn't worry about being 900k. I think that's absolutely fine at this stage of the season. I really do. Well done, everyone that said third. It's on the homepage if you want to check it out. I won't even ask this question because you can read it. Any guesses for that? Good evening. Good evening to you too. What a guess indeed, Paul. Good job. The deadline stream is in full swing. Got the quiz going. Huge. Guesses are coming in. Is that writing in is it called Hebrew? I don't know. I don't know what language that is. It is Hebrew. Huge. The answer is Jacob Murphy. Well done, everyone that said Murphy. Phil Jones. Okay. So, in the Premier League this season, classed in FPL, defender-wise, who has scored the most goals this season? Who has scored the most goals this season? I'll let the answers roll in. I'm not a massive fan of any Everton players, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. The stream might be delayed. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. The answer is Guardiola. 2 people have said Guardiola. Everyone else went... Oh no, 3 people said Guardiola. Everyone else went Gabriel. He's got 3 goals. But Guardiola has 4. So well done, everyone that said Guardiola. He's the leading defender for goals so far this season. So yeah, well done, everyone that said that. Let us know in the chat what you're on out of 3. Is anyone on 3 out of 3? I'd be very impressed if you are. I think Paul might be on 3 out of 3, actually. Noticing what his answers have been. Guardiola is just ridiculous, isn't he? He is a bit ridiculous. Easy 3 out of 3 for Jimbo the Daddy. Interesting. An easy 3 out of 3. Fair enough. Right, next question. Who is that? Who is that? Anyone know who that is? Anyone know who that is? Nine out of 3. Fair enough. I think that's called cheating. Someone bald. Might be bald, might not be. Just having a stretch, ladies and gents. Just having a stretch. Oh, feels good. Oh, I've got a little orange as well. I was meant to be that for lunch, but I forgot. So I've got a little treat to myself. How orange that orange looks in the kit. Look at how orange that is. Wow. Isn't that the most orange you've ever seen in your life? How orange that is. Wow. Billy no mates. That is me. That is me. As you can see, all of my friends are with me today. I'm joking. Right. The answer is Daniel. It's a tangerine, to be completely honest with you. It's a tangerine, I believe. Anyone that said Munoz, well done. Well done to you. We're on to the final question. The final question. Orange. I don't think I've showed it on stream yet. What is my current overall rank? Wonder if anyone knows. It's a good test. It's a good test. I don't think I've bragged enough by the looks of the answers. I'm just joking. The answer is... I'm going to take 61k overall, even though it rounds up to 62. I should probably say 62. But it's 60. I'll take 61 or 62k overall as a correct answer, I think. So well done, everyone who got that right. Let me know in the comments how you did in the quiz out of 5. There are 5 questions. I didn't get any wrong. Up the crumble indeed, mate. Have we got a game today? Hopefully we got a game today. I'm ready. This team is ready to destroy whoever our next opponents are. I love wood too, mate. The ladies love wood. I love wood. Everyone loves wood. It's a sign of male health waking up with wood, mate. I'll have you know. So yeah, I do enjoy waking up with wood. Sign of high testosterone. And all of us Chris Wood owners are high testosterone blokes. We should win by pity because you got 0. I would start Rogers, Ed. Definitely. Right, do any members want to send their FPL IDs in? We can have a quick look at your teams if you want. Just members. So if you're not a member, don't send me your ID. Don't send me your ID. It's really annoying when people do that. This is a benefit you get for being a member. Look, Brandon. Come on, brother. I'm just loading up draft time to do the team reviews. Here we go. I'm going to hold on to wood for as long as I possibly can. That's what I'm going to do. Ed, mate, I hope you do too. I hope you don't mind me snacking while I stream. It's been a busy day for me so far. What have you done, Lee? Have you made any transfers? Before I suggest anything, let us know what you've done. Jesus Sorrell was Charles, yeah. Haven't done it yet. In all caps. I like it, mate. I like it. Although I genuinely, as much as I like it, I think you could genuinely roll and start Semenyo as well. Ed, I'd put it on Isaac, I think. I think I would play Sells. I'd put Sells as more likely to keep a clean sheet, I think. I think I would. Hopefully that helps you, Lee. I think your moves are good, but genuinely, I also think you could get away with rolling this week. I genuinely do. Who we got next? Freddie. 69618. What? This is so weird. Why can't it find your team? What? It can do all the other numbers. I put another number on it and it can find them. But I can't find your team, Freddie. Harmony, take care. We're just doing members teams. No more IDs from non-members, please. You're going to have to help me out here, Freddie. What's your team? Unless I can just find you by this. Let's have a look. There you are. I found you. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there, Freddie. Honestly, mate, I wouldn't do anything with this team. I think it's fine. Have you got any temptations to make transfers? I probably wouldn't. I think Isak is a very good captain, mate, especially if you don't have Haaland. Metalhead Smurf, I wouldn't consider it if I didn't have it already. I'll be honest with you. Jesus will lose value. Jesus is king, man. Three, 1, 2, 1 for Lalix. Let's have a look. Wow. I think I'd start Watkins over Sarr. And then I'd leave it. I'd start Watkins over Sarr and leave it, I think, mate. Yeah, I agree, Freddie. I think you should roll. And Lalix, I would also roll. I'd probably start Watkins over Sarr. I think I would do that. And that question doesn't entirely make sense. I think I would start Semenyo over João Pedro, yeah. Can't be sure if João Pedro is going to play. I'll admit. Can't be sure. Just checking if we've got any leaks, ladies and gents. Just checking for any leaks. I don't see any. No. Captain Isak or Palmer? Isak. This is Draft Hound. I think this week Isak's the one. For you, if you don't have Haaland. I prefer Haaland to Isak. But if I didn't have Haaland, I would captain Isak, I think. By the way, 168 people watching. We're 48 minutes in. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a cheeky like rating on the stream if you're enjoying it. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave us a like rating. $4.24. Still doesn't make sense, mate, I'm afraid. Or two Liverpool defence, are you saying? Okay. Like to the start of watching. Love that, Nick. Nicholas? Hello. Back to that question, though. I think I'd have Salah, Trent, and Slot. Both Haaland captain. Yes, mate. We love it. We love the Haaland captain. I'm going to do a tweet right now. I'm going to tweet it right now. Who are your biggest ranked threats? We'll have a look. Probably Gordon and Mbumo. Anthony Gordon's probably my number one ranked threat. To be completely honest with you. You can't have them all, can you? You can't have them all. Locked and loaded. Hashtag FPL. We are ready, ladies and gents. Haaland is my captain. We're ready. Hey, mate, should I captain Bruno or Isak? Isak for me. Who is best to captain? I'd captain Salah, I think. Is it too crazy? A little bit for me, yeah. Bench Wood, Mbumo or Sarr? Sarr for me. Murillo, Timber or O'Shea? I would not have O'Shea. Probably Murillo. Or no, Timber. It's Timber. I wouldn't worry too much about the yellow flag. I'd go for Isak, personally. Palmer or Gordon? Palmer for me. You got to go Palmer, I think. How's that looking? There we go. Captain Palmer already answered that. Bench Sarr for me. Bench 1, Gusto, Enzo, Rico Lewis, definitely. Would you start Enzo or currently starting Wood? I know I'd start Wood. I'd back the penalty taker. Why not? I would start Chris Wood, Luke. Nat Woodley, good to see you. Sells, Lewis Hall, Anderson, and Boomo, Salah, Palmer, Gordon, Watkins. Nice team. I would not bench Trent. I would start Trent or Milenkovic over Rico Lewis this week. I would not start Rico Lewis. I don't know about Henderson, mate. To be completely honest with you, I'm not sure. Hall or Timber? Hall for me. FPL Ferris is wicked. Thank you, mate. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyone that checked it out, watched it. I had great fun. It was just a wicked day out. I'm very grateful to go on. Ross was lovely. It was, really nice experience. I enjoyed my day. 15th of January, 2025. Whoa, that's scary. What's happening tomorrow, mate? Thank you, Nicholas. Mikey, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Don't blame me if it goes wrong, though. Ahmad or Sarr, who to bench? Oh, I've already answered that, haven't I? Sarr. JP to Mateta. No. Don't do the hit. Don't do the hit. Don't do the hit, bro. You've already asked me that. I remember you in the chat. If you ask me if you do a hit again, I'm going to say no. I'm not going to reply. Don't do the hit, bro. Don't do it. Or you could be a go, I guess. Don't do the hit. Sis. That doesn't sound right, does it? Who to play as first sub? Strand Larson, yeah, why not? Savinio, none of them, Mohamed Mahmood. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Savinio captain is bold, let me tell you. That is bold. That is bold. Thank you, everyone, for joining. If you're enjoying the stream, like I said before, please leave a like rating. That'll help boost me up in the algorithm, and I'd really appreciate that. Bring new people along to the channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It's totally free. You just need to press a button. And you can take part in the chat. Doesn't cost anything. And if you want your team reviewed by me, consider becoming a member or cracking in a super chat. I might do some normal team reviews in a bit, top 10 travel, but it's good to see you, mate. My pleasure, Med. Got Isaac and João Pedro. Jesus to who? Chris Wood. Chris Wood. Just get Chris Wood in. Get Chris Wood. That's all I'm saying. You want to be waking up in the morning with Wood, let me tell you. It is a good feeling. I would not be captaining Phil Foden, my friend. I would not be taking hits, and I would not be captaining Phil Foden. I think that's a bit too much for me. Lalix, I do. I'm potentially considering using my wildcard in Game Week 23 to set myself up for Game Week 24 and the double. And using the assistant manager through that period as well. Bourbon Legend. I'm actually going a bit higher than that. I want to try and hit 25k. I'm hopeful that 25,000 is achievable this year, but we'll see. We'll see. I've written down my goals in my book, and 25,000 was written down. We'll see what we can do. I will certainly do my best to make good content for you guys in order to achieve that. I've tried to stay as consistent as possible. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content I'm making. I don't know, top 10 travel. We'll see. I think I need quite a bit of luck to go my way to do that. Oh, mate, you're not bothering me. I'm doing this live stream to help people. I'm just probably being a little bit blunt with you because I just want to help you, my friend. You know, please don't take it the wrong way. It's just me trying to help you. Should I do Colwill to Aina? No. Can you see my team? Do you think, based on how my team looks, I would recommend selling Colwill to buy Aina? What do you reckon? Assistant manager chip, Game Week 24. Yes, I think I'm going to do something like that. Bourbon Legend. I love that, mate. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Share me with your friends. That'd be great. Can we captain the assistant manager? No, I don't believe you can. Be nice. Trouble? All good, my friend. It's just there, though, if you do want to look. Just there. I'd sack off Havertz, mate. Get rid of him. PSG fan. Yo. Sell Diaz for Gordon. Don't mind that. Don't mind it. Should I captain? I'd captain Isak. Mate, I'd captain Isak. Thoughts on Watkins? He's a keep, but not a buy, in my opinion. Don't sell, don't buy. That's my thoughts on Watkins. Unless you can get Isak, and then I would sell Watkins for Isak, for sure. For sure. Barrett's Kellier. Is he signed, has he? That's pretty cool. That means Rashford's not going to sign for PSG, though. They do that, I guess. Would you not wait to see who blanks? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't make my transfer decisions based on a single game week. I hope so, top 10 travel. I appreciate your positivity. Paul, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. I had a good time on there. I can't lie. Last season, top 10 travel, like 76k, I think I finished. I haven't been playing FPL all that long. It was other fantasy games that I played before FPL, to be honest with you. I wouldn't miss Mo Pride. There's one target, Southampton. Absolutely. Who to prioritise up front? Chris Wood. Other than that, I'd say Isak's the one. Haaland, but you can only really have targeting for the next few weeks, then his fixtures turn. Bro. Sharia. Are you watching the stream, mate? Have you seen my team? Have you seen my team? What do you think my answer to that question is going to be? Come on, man. I'm going to put my coat on. I've got my heater on, but it's still cold. People claiming Cape Town's cold. Got my bloody coat on. I'm inside. Well, that's much warmer. When I overheat in my coat, I can then take it off. I don't like Bruno captain. I would go for Gordon over Murphy all night long. Just want your reasoning for it. I just prefer Nottingham Forest, and I don't even know if Fabianski's going to play. And yeah, I know. With that in mind, I just back Sales and Forest. I think they're still more likely to keep a clean sheet than West Ham are. Yes, Isak should be fine. He's training today, apparently. Oh, excuse me, that was a big yawn. Apologies, guys. You didn't need to see in my mouth then. Is it too soon to play? Maybe not. You could like put things together, but I wouldn't be making transfers with Gameweek 29 in mind. I'd start Chris Wood. I'd start João Pedro over Diaz. No, I'd start Diaz probably. Utility massage. Good to see you. I like Isak. I'd go Isak. Downgrading Robinson to Castagna. Maybe. I'm not going to do that this week, though. I'm not going to do that this week. It could be worth it, but I'm not going to do that this week. I think a better downgrade would be Semenyo to Ahmad, if I were to do one, I reckon. Everyone's asking about Isak. Yeah, go on then. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it as the message. There you go. And no one can ask me again. I'm only messing. Hopefully everyone can see the pinned message in the chat now. There's no excuse. Of course I am. I'm only joking. I'm so excited for Haaland captain. Very excited. Demotivating? What's demotivating? Oh, right. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Do you think Murphy played? Not actually sure. I'm 75% he does. How about that? Any news about Ahmad? No, I've not seen any. I'd buy Gordon. Jocks. I'd buy Gordon. I would also buy Rogers, I think. Is Isak a good captain? Not answering that. They will still ask. They will. They already have. God. Everyone, like, come on. If you see me starting Sells over Fabianski, come on, what do you think my opinion is on that? Planning to sell Jackson to Wood this week. What is your view? This is not the week to do it. I'd keep him one more week. Milenkovic or Saliba? Ooh, that's really close. What does the chat think about that? Milenkovic or Saliba to start? That's really close. I actually don't know. I don't think I have a strong opinion on that. I don't think I have a strong opinion. I don't know. Rogers or Jackson? Start both. I reckon there's someone else that you can bench. I'd start them both. Rogers over Woods? Probably. Probably would. Probably would. I agree, Lucas. Wood or Mbumo? Mbumo, I think. I absolutely hate rotating goalkeepers, I'm afraid, mate. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. Not for me. You just want one. Just pick Sells, mate. You don't need Allison and Sells. That's a headache almost every week. You don't want to be doing that to yourself. Just pick one. Just pick Sells. Sack off Allison. He's too injury prone anyway. I don't actually like Allison all that much. Captain Rogers is a bit too differential. I would want a penalty taker. Every captain I've ever done, I think, has been a penalty taker, unless it's a double game week. I just, like penalty takers. Is it worth it to keep 2 Crystal Palace players? Yeah, I think it's fine. Would you sell Martinelli or Mbumo to Gordon? Absolutely Martinelli. John, you've missed everything. Quiz, team reviews, score predictions. You've missed a lot. But we're still live, so there's plenty more to go. Sell Mbumo for Gordon or keep Mbumo? Absolutely keep Mbumo. Keep Mbumo. Don't get rid of him. I'd say Man City is still a team to target in terms of their defence. Foden to Bruno? No. Not for me. I'd keep Foden. You picked him for a reason, mate. George Russell in the chat? Not sure about João Pedro. I don't think anyone is sure about João Pedro. I'll be honest. Appreciate you too, man. It's all good, John. Leno okay? Yeah. Quite like Leno. Ahmad or Rogers? Rogers every day of the week. Rogers is my favourite cheap mid in the game, for sure. Jesus to Raul Jimenez. Yes, if you don't have Chris Wood, I'd go for him. And actually, I'd consider Wissa too. Is Tottenham at home not a good game? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Savinho to start? I think he probably plays. Any Man City fans in the chat have a view on whether Savinho plays? Start Rogers or Ahmad? Rogers. Mate. Rogers. Literally just said it, bro. I literally said it like 10 seconds ago. I'd actually start Solanke over Pedro. I would. I think I'd start Solanke over Pedro. I think I would. Pep roulette though, you never know. But you picked him, mate. You can't then shy away from starting him. Top 10 travel? Yeah, if I were to give you any FPL advice, you've got to leave allegiances to teams at the door. If you want to do as well as possible in FPL, you've got to do it. But I don't have any Man United players, to be fair. But there you go. It's fair enough, Paul. I think Rodgers is the best cheap midfielder in the game. Even though the fixtures, even though he's got Arsenal next, you know, I wouldn't back against him in that game. I've got to say, I just love Rodgers. I think he's the best. By far and away the best at that price point. I think, guys, we'll stream until about 4:30, and then we'll call it there if that's all right. Because I've had a long old day, I have. And I want to make a video later on. Rodgers, Theo, Rodgers all day of the week. I wouldn't cap Bruno Sadell. I can't pick any more City players. You can pick Haaland. Munoz over Kirkez, I would do that, yeah. Is it worth doing Podro to Munoz to bench Robinson? Roll. Absolutely roll. You don't need to do that. Yeah, wonder, what do you guys think Rodgers' price next season will be? That's a good question. You've hit the wild card, and I'm so confused whether to keep Isak or not. Bro, why are you confused? Surely you're picking Isak. There's no way I wouldn't have Isak on my wild card. I don't know what the rest of you guys think. Yeah, I think it'd be 6.5, 7. I agree. Oh, excuse me. Oh, as you can tell, it's been a long day. My work day started at 6:30 a.m. today. So I am knackered. I agree, Paul. I would keep Isak. Agree, top 10 travel. He's not quite going to go to 11.5 million like Palmer did. Yeah, Tom, is big yawn. Tom in the chat, everyone. Good to see you, mate. How did your stream go? I've had a long day, my friend. Long day of work travel. Salah more expensive than Haaland? We'll see. I think they'll be the same. If I was a betting man, they'll be the same. And I reckon Haaland will end up somewhere similar to Salah on points this season. I really do. Buy Isak or keep Havertz? Absolutely, 100% I'd buy Isak. I would not be having Kai Havertz anywhere near my team. I don't actually... 25 gifted members. Unbelievable. Who did that? What a legend. I didn't sign off any contracts, and I'm not a truck driver either. Paul's been moving his workshop. That does sound quite challenging. Well, I hope it's almost done. That sounds good. What's going on in my life? Well, I went on a podcast last week. That was pretty cool. Work's been pretty busy. I've done a bit of work travel over the last couple of weeks. So I've managed to squeeze everything in with YouTube. YouTube's been going well. My second channel, I need to spend some time working on my second channel. My next video. What's my next video going to be about? How to start a YouTube channel from scratch in 2025. That's going to be my latest video. My new video. What else has been going on? Training again. So I've been lifting. I'd never stopped lifting over Christmas, but swimming's back on. I've been swimming. I did my fastest one length with fins on last night. So that was pretty cool. Fastest 25 meter freestyle with some fins on. That was pretty wicked. Did a 10.0. I really want to go under 10 seconds. I feel like that's a bit of a milestone, that, doing one length in under 10 seconds. So next time we're gonna really go for it. It's a 10th off. Get those likes in Indeed if you're enjoying the stream. Please leave a like rating. I appreciate that. Andy Burton, it is good to see you too, my friend. Paul's going to give how many likes are we on? Soon to 100 likes. Love it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I can't see how many likes I have, or YouTube doesn't work for me. Like that. FPL Tom raid. A raid. John H, I actually have never tried it. I don't know. I can definitely do 25. I can do 50 meters without breathing. I don't know if I can do 50 meters underwater. We'll have to give it a go. Jamie Hayes, it's good to see you. Hall or Munoz? Hall. I think you should start both, though. What's a decent 25-meter time for a 40-year-old male? I don't know. It depends what level of swimming you're at. Personally, this is where I stand when I got back into swimming. I figured if you could do a 50-meter freestyle in 25 seconds, I consider that decent. That was just my opinion going into it. And in order to do that, you probably need to do your first length in under 12 seconds. So translate that. Under 12 seconds is pretty strong. From a dive, that is, of course. That's what I reckon. Shaker maker. If you to ask my opinion. 40-year-old male, you're still kind of in your prime, man. So I reckon I'm going 12 seconds. Under 12. Is that true? Is that true, EOM3? Is that true? You trolled me already on this stream, I think. Let's see what my leak lineups list is saying. Yeah, I've not seen anything. I won't lie. I've not seen anything. I think he's trolling. Not at all, Tom. It's just what people want to do. If you clearly not really that into swimming, and that's totally cool. I think Ahmad is a minute's risk. Interesting. Brother, the world record is 50 meters in under 20 seconds. So I am not a fish by any stretch of the imagination. Hit the like button, indeed. No news as far as I know, John. I've not seen anything. I just do it top 10 travel. Why not? Why not? Hit the like, indeed. Raul or Murphy. Gut feel says Raul Jimenez. Gut feel says Raul Jimenez. Give us a like. Give us a like. Get us to 100. Get us to 100. Come on. Come on. I'm going to do 20 more minutes, I think. 20 more minutes. 100! Two! We love that. We love that. Let's go. Hey, someone's getting the gifted membership. Ahmed Hussein, congrats. There you go. Try the I'm not dancing. If there's anything I've learned from FPL Tom, is that I don't want to dance. Sorry. Murphy or Gordon? Gordon, every day of the week. Carlin captain. This is the week, man. This is the week. Hey, Tom, needs to start 2 up front out of Isak, Pedro, Isak and Wood. Isak and Wood, mate. Isak and Wood. If you could have any 3 midfielders and 2 strikers at any price point other than Salapar and Isak, who would it be? Haaland, Rodgers, Gordon. Moves get you girls. Is that confirmed, FPL, Tom? Has a dance move actually got you a girlfriend? That's what I want to know. It hasn't for me, I won't lie. It's not worked for me. It's not worked for me in the past. Trust me, I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. Young Tom in the clubs, I tried. Trust me, I got some moves, man. Tom did show me his Tinder photos the other day, I might add. And they're not him dancing. I'll show you when I come for the... All right, mate. All right. I'll take you to Bristol Prison, mate. Not prison, Prism. That's the name of the club, like the shape. You dance in there, mate, the girls will be all over you. Alex, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Keeping Cunha? Probably. Nothing gets a girl in bed quicker than a worm. Depends how big the worm is, I reckon, mate. How big is the worm? I don't even know, Lloyd. The last time I went in there, I caught COVID. I was completely stone cold sober, waiting for my coat in the cloakroom queue. And I got sent to the back of the line for no reason. So it is how you wiggle it, to be fair. And my sober self had a quiet word with the bouncer, and he shouted at me, spat on my face, as you know, people do when they shout at you. Not like actually spat on me. You know what I mean? It was an accidental one, and I caught COVID. So that was my last experience of going out to prison. There are other alternatives, FPL Tom. There are other alternatives, to be fair. There are other alternatives. We could go to Pop World. There's a few gay bars that are actually pretty good in Bristol, to be fair. A few gay clubs. They're time up, man. They're underrated. I'll tell you the story. So I was completely innocent in this ordeal. Although I was a little bit cheeky, but I feel like I was innocent, right? So it was a really cold evening and it was raining. So there was no way I was going out without a coat on. And as you know, being in a nightclub with a coat on is not ideal. It's not ideal. And there was a cloakroom. So I used the cloakroom. I put my coat in the cloakroom at the beginning of the night. And we stayed in prison until the end. And then at the end, obviously, there was a rather large queue for the cloakroom. But the cloakroom didn't have a queue. It just had a crowd around it. And there was one person in the whole nightclub, one person that was working in the cloakroom. Just one person. And after some patience, I managed to wriggle myself to the front of this crowd that's not a queue, this crowd. And I was one spot away from getting my coat. And then a bouncer shows up and says, "Oh, you guys need to form a line." So he dispersed the crowd and made us all line up. And I got put to the back of the queue. After probably waiting for about half an hour in this crowd for my coat. And as you could probably imagine, it's 4 a.m. I've had to wait half an hour and then I get put to the back of the queue for no reason. So I told the bouncer, I said, "Look, mate, I was at the front of this crowd. I'd been there for half an hour. This isn't fair." And he shouted at me. He said, "I don't care." And I also said, "Your time is better used being behind the wall at the cloakroom because there's only one person there." And he didn't like that and he shouted at my face and threatened to kick me out. But I couldn't be getting kicked out because my coat was in the cloakroom. So I sucked up to him a bit, not like that. So I didn't get kicked out because I didn't want to walk home in a t-shirt without a coat in the pouring rain and the cold. And that was my story. And then as a result of him shouting at me, I caught COVID. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story. +12 points for Haaland and I'll become a channel member. Rule 1, never try to educate a bouncer. That is true, man. Rookie error. And also, by this point, it's 4 a.m. I was completely sober. I just want to go home. Cortex, it is good to see you, man. That was boring. Oh, man, I'll never tell a story again. I'm never telling a story again, guys. I'm never telling a story again. It's fine. You guys call it boring? I'm never telling any stories again. I would bench Gakpo, I think. I would bench Gakpo. Hey, Lloyd, we'll see, man. To be fair, since I've become single, I've not been to a nightclub. So, who knows? Maybe they could just... do you know what I bought for... I got bought for Christmas as well. You see that? Talk about cleaning up with the ladies. Check that out. We'll crack some of this on, Tom. Well, Lloyd, you can come out with us if you want. Crack some of this on, Tom. Mate, it'd be cleaning up. Cleaning up. Dior Sauvage, apparently, chick magnet, mate. That's what I was told. So naturally, my mum got it for me. What about the... we don't talk about Lily. We don't talk about Lily. She was, yeah. Yeah. We don't talk about Lily. That one's embarrassing. What age is too old for nightclubs? God, I don't know. I don't want to answer that question. I think I'm too old for nightclubs, to be honest. 300 likes and he'll captain Bruno. I think Marmoush will be 6.57 million. FPL Tom's still live. Can't go wrong with Sauvage. Won't lie, it does spell pretty good. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but I got the Eau du Parfum version, whatever that means. There you go. Wissa going forward or Ralph for the next 3, then Wissa? I prefer Wissa. I don't really have a chat up line, mate, to be honest. There isn't a line. I either, like, if I was to, let's say, hypothetically, I'm approaching a woman in an establishment like Prism, I would probably make a comment about something she's wearing, if it's good. And then I just introduce myself. That's all I do. You don't need chat up lines, bro. When you got a toe, mate, when you got Dior Sauvage on, you don't need a chat up line. You're like, I like your shoes. She'd be like, is that Sauvage? Come home with me. That's all you need. That's how the scenario works. Oh yeah, you could ask that. I could say, better than that, Cortex. You just say you woke up with wood this morning. Walk in with 11k subs. Too right, man. I'm going to get a diamond encrusted chain with 11k subs on it, I reckon. Because that's what you spend your YouTube money on. You used to do the same, Tom. Very true, Lloyd. I have also done the same. I'm a very committed man. I have kept with Haaland since Gameweek 1. Bench Jackson or Wood? Someone's actually asking FPL questions now. Oh, I was on FPL therapy. Check this out. Here's my picture. We don't talk about our FPL therapy pictures on here, though, Tom. Jackson or Wood? Oh, God. I think I'd bench Jackson. That's so hard. What do people think? Bench Jackson or Wood? Let us know in the chat. Please carry on with your this conversation there, because I'm enjoying it. Bro, my name's not Harry. Clearly, you've been in FPL Harry's chat, haven't you? You're cheating on Harry, you are. Thank you, Cortex. I appreciate that. Is Wood nailed, though? That is the question. Is Wood nailed? I don't know. Comment on their hair. Mate, I don't know. What if I don't like their hair, though? Do I say, is that going to work? You go up to a girl at a nightclub whose hair you don't like and say, all right, your hair's shit. Is that going to work? What do you reckon? As a conversion percentage, if I go up to 100 girls in Prism, Tom, when we go out in Bristol and I say, your hair's shit, how many of them do you reckon would want to come home with me as a result? And how many would slap me in the face? What do you reckon? What a fantastic conversation we've been having today, ladies and gentlemen. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Gordon or Bruno? Gordon. Since you've asked me very nicely and not said FPL Harry's name. She should have styled it out, I reckon, Lloyd. She should have styled it out. She should have styled it out. Think you might be having a chat with the bouncer again. No, me and the bouncer go way back, mate. He'll remember me and be like, oh, that sound guy. That sound guy who told me to get behind the cloakroom desk. To be honest, yeah. Guys, some good memories of I've got a few stories from nightclubs, but I can't really share them on YouTube. I can't share them. I can't share them. Well, that's what I've been saying, John. We don't actually have 12k yet. You know, if people like and subscribe, you might get there in a few weeks' time. But I'm not currently there yet. That's also another thing. I really struggle in loud environments. So when you're speaking to someone in a nightclub, you've got to like have your ear like that, and it's just not the best place, is it? Just not the best place. You did indeed miss the quiz. I'm not married, EOM3. I'm not married. Good morning from NZ. Huge, mate. I would bench João Pedro, Niels. I would bench João Pedro, I reckon. Not sure he's going to play. I would not do Foden to Fernandes. And yeah. I tell you what, the best place of a nightclub is to actually chat to people. Women, men, anyone, to be honest. It doesn't have to be about getting with people. It's the smoking area. Tom, I'd say about 30 people answered it and 3 got it right. But yeah, the smoking area is that's the one. So we'll spend the night in the smoking area, Tom, if that's all right with you. And to be honest, I would imagine the age... No, actually, no. Not even going to go there. Not even going to go there. Which 3 out of Robinson, Hall, Rogers, João Pedro, and Wood would you start? Rogers, Hall, and Wood. No, I'm not going to speak again on that matter, Tom. Thank you very much. I am not going to repeat my comment again. Thank you very much. Villa defender options. I wouldn't touch him, mate. I would not touch Villa defence. I saw FPL Tom has Consolo, I believe, unless he's sold him. I don't think I'd sell João Pedro. There's no news, John. I've been checking, brother. I've been checking. Brother. There's no news. But I'm on Haaland captain. That is the news. But there is no leaks. I don't believe there are leaks. There are no leaks. No leaks. Oh, sorry, another big yawn. It's been a long day. I need to just log back into my work laptop after this. Make sure I didn't miss anything during my travels. And then I'm going to go to the gym. And then I'm going to make a buy and avoid video when the footy finishes tonight. Harmony's been here, John. I don't know if she's gone now. Oh, no, she had to go. She had to harass some patients, I think she said. Not in a bad way, just in a jokey way. I think that's what she said. Or maybe bother. I don't know. It's full body every day for me, Lloyd. I'll be deadlifting, some weighted pull-ups, some shoulder stuff, and maybe some arms. Not too sure, actually. Not too sure. Or I might do some like power squats. Kick your ass, YouTube. I made myself a butter chicken curry last night, and I've got a portion of that left over to have tonight. So I shall be all over that. I love a hack squat. I love a barbell squat, man. Can't beat a good old barbell squat. That's all I'm saying. I'm closing in on 140 kilos for a barbell squat. I'd love to be able to squat twice my body weight. That's a goal for me. If I can get up to 160, I'd be happy with that. That's my goal for this year. I've written a few. I'll let you know. Bear with. Where did I put my book? I have a book. I have a diary. I wrote my goals in. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. So I wrote myself some gym goals. If anyone was interested, you're probably not interested. So yeah, I wanted to do a 2 times bodyweight squat, 160 kilos. I want to try and get up to 100 kg on the bench, but I can't actually do that very well because I've brother Cortex, you know what's coming. You're going to get that tonight. You should feel treated. So yeah, depending on how the rotator cuff goes, I want to do 100 kg bench. I want to do a 200 kilogram deadlift. I reckon I got that in the tank, you know. I got that in the tank. I've done 180 kg a couple of weeks ago. So I reckon we got a 200 in the tank this year. And unfortunately, my gym, the ceiling is not tall enough where I can do a muscle up. So I've never actually been able to try one because I've never had the facilities. But I'd love to try and do a muscle up as well. I reckon I got a muscle up in the bag. But I need the facility to do one. Yes, I want to do 100 Cortex because I injured myself last year doing bench press, so I don't want to do it again. Should I start Watkins or Mateta? You should start both of them. Nils, of course, you're a member, man. It would be my pleasure. I'm going to sign off in a sec, but we'll do Nils' team before I do. Good evening, Jess. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, me and my mate Sam were like spamming bench press over the summer. And I got up to, I did a 95, which I think felt pretty good. Like I had more in the tank. And then I played football that week. And as a result, I did my rotator cuff. And then I couldn't bench press anymore. So I'm just being really careful. Where's Niels? I would do Odegaard to Gordon if this was my team, mate. I do Odegaard to Gordon. Yeah. I just do Odegaard to Gordon. Lloyd, you make the jump. Depends how small the smallest weights in your gym are. But you make the jump by adding 1 kilogram. And then you do 91. That's how you make the jump. Or do like a 92.5. Or you rest. Because I remember I was watching a video from Eddie Hall who was talking about his world record deadlift attempt. And he was saying that the mistake that he was making in previous years for his training was that he was trying for a deadlift PR like every 2 weeks. And that was too taxing for his body. And he started doing it once a month. And that kind of exertion worked a lot better. So trying to PB every time you do a bench press is also probably not the way to go. Any news on Isaac? Yes, the news is he's going to train today. So I think Isaac will be fine. But Murphy, I haven't seen anything concrete on Murphy, I'm afraid, Jess. I've not seen anything concrete on him. So this is the latest. You want the latest? Here's the latest. Because other people have been asking as well. So Eddie Howe is hopeful that those who missed Bromley, which was Isaac, Botman, Willett, Murphy, they'll all be fine. And then, yeah. And Alex Isaac will be desperate to play and he'll train today for the first time. So if he's training, I think that's pretty good. I finally warmed up now. The heater's on. I'll stay live for until 1:45. How about that? But yeah, rotator cuff injuries suck. And when I did it, I couldn't even lift my arm. It was pretty crap. So I don't want to go through that again. Bruno Gordon, Mbumo Salah Palmer. You want a wild card and anxious? Bro, don't worry. And that's the worst thing you can possibly say to someone who's anxious. But I have faith. Don't worry. I'm a bit confused by what you're saying to me, though. Forest with 2 R's. Don't get that. And then who's Hill? I don't know. Yeah, even look at this, Jess, she's my moderator, and she didn't even read the pin comment, eh? Shocking. Can't be having that. We'll be doing a chip strategy video, Nils. I wanted to do one last week, but I was so busy with work, and then I went on the podcast, and it all just got a bit much. Oh, Hill from Bournemouth. I'm gonna put Jess. Should we put Jess in a timeout? Can I put her in a timeout? It's alright, it's a 10-second timeout. If Haaland blanks, I'm finished. Bro, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think the reason I captain Haaland is because Salah's ceiling is really low. That's the point. If anyone mentions Isak again in the chat, I'm timing you out. You get a 10-second timeout. I have Palmer and think I'll captain him and vice captain Isak. I'd captain Isak. I think he's playing, man. I think he's playing. I've been disliked. Oh no. Ooh. I'm terrified. Yeah, I think he plays, Tom. What's your opinion? You're the FPL YouTuber as well, man. What do you reckon's happening with Isak? What were you telling your viewers? And to be fair, Jess, you've missed all the fun of this live stream now. It's all downhill from here. Missed out on all mine and Tom's nightclub antics. Tom said, "Don't captain Isak." Oh my god. Yeah, but the thing is with Isak, right? The thing is with Isak, I think because he's so key to Newcastle, he either starts or he's not featuring at all, right? He's not going to get benched. There's no way he gets benched. So he either starts or he doesn't play at all. And then you may as well... you may as well just captain him, I think, based on that. No, you don't want to hear it anyway, Jess. It's fine. Which Tom do we listen to? Well, that's your prerogative, mate. That is your prerogative. I don't know what I'm going to do, mate. If Haaland scores a hat-trick this week while I've got him captain, I mean, what do you do to celebrate that? How do you properly celebrate that actually happening? That's what I want to know. How do you celebrate that one? Yeah, I can't. I'm not. You know how I said I was very successful with my nightclub dancing, Tom? I actually wasn't. I have no moves. There's nothing in the tank. 10 pints. A topless stream. Yeah, we saw that, Cortex. I didn't mention that on stream, but yeah. I don't want to sing either, mate. I can't sing. I don't think people want to see a topless stream. So that's not happening. You see? Oh. Who are you, Lloyd? Who are you? What is quite scary is that my dad's name is Lloyd. And yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. He just got deleted for that. That was quite funny. Okay, I'm gonna reinstate that. Can I reinstate it? I can't. Well, there you go. I can't reinstate the deleted message. Unlucky Lloyd. Stream with just a sock on. We'll think about that. If someone actually gives me a reasonable suggestion, actually, to be fair, singing and dancing is pretty reasonable, isn't it? Jessica, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. You are a very risky manager, captain in Haaland at your rank. Well, what can I say? I was 7k and kept Haaland all these weeks, and now I'm 280k overall. I don't actually think captain Haaland's that big of a risk. I just don't think Salah's going to do all that much this week. I don't see Liverpool scoring more than 2 goals. I don't see it happening. But I could see Man City scoring 3 or 4. That's my thinking. I've really enjoyed this stream today. Thank you, everyone. I joined. I was very tired. I've had a long day. I travelled for work this morning. Rushed back in time to do this. And it's totally worth it. I've had a great time. I'll be live for another 5 minutes if anyone. Get someone on Cameo. Who should we pay? Should we have a look? Should we have a look, see who's available? I need a B-lister, though, because I don't know if anyone's tried to do a Cameo before, but they're so expensive. It's probably one of my favourite streams I've ever done. It's been hilarious. Thanks, everyone. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Who can we get? I could get James J for the in-betweeners. How much is he? $50 plus. He's 41 quid. Is he? Get myself a Valentine's Day message. Could you imagine? Jay from the in-betweener with a romantic Valentine's message. Cameo John is where you can get a celebrity to record like a 30-second video of them saying whatever you write down. Bro, Nigel Farage. It's the real person. So, for example, this is Big Nige. I'll shut up while Big Nige is on. There's a birthday. Let's just play a birthday one.
County, it's Nigel Farage. Jack has been in touch to tell me you are turning 26. Yes, you're from Honduras and you're a big fan. Thank you very much indeed. And I've got to commend you for your efforts to free Juan Orlando Hernandez from prison. Neil Albert, hello, it's Nigel Farage. Now, your mate Jamie's been in touch to tell me you've got the big one coming up, the 3 score years and 10. So many happy returns of the day. And thank you for being a staunch paid-up member of Reform. Along now.
All right, he's actually talking serious political stuff, to be fair. What I saw was Nigel Farage saying skibbity on a birthday message, and that was quite funny. So he's number 1. He's number 11,000 messages. He is fair play. I'll have a little scroll and get Mick Foley, although he's over $100. I'm not sure I can afford that. Oh, I was going to say, Donald Trump's not doing that. Yeah, guy from Breaking Bad. $250. Sigma on the wall. Who's the skibbities of the wall? Brother, this stream's fallen off now, hasn't it? Let's be honest. This stream has completely fallen off. You get Bruce Buffer. It's $400. Bloody hell. Right, we'll think about it. Right, I got a couple more minutes left, and then I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. So if you wanna ask me some more questions. I noticed that my viewers, Tom, have completely fallen off since you joined. Chantel, I'm actually very happy to answer a proper FPL question. I have Wood and Raul Jimenez. Should I transfer Watkins for Mateta or bench Watkins? I play Watkins. I play Watkins over Sarr, I reckon. Score predictions are... Bear with... Yeah. There you go. To be fair, that night out in prison was... Bloody hell. It was nearly 4 years ago. It was 4 years ago, actually. Mental. There's my score predictions. That's the last time I ventured into a nightclub. It was 4 years ago. I've seen the light since then, Lloyd. I know what the other side of life is like now. Would you play Murphy or Enzo? I would absolutely play one of them. Cheers, Tom. You too, my friend. None for me, Liam. Yeah. Oh, who would I play? I think I'd play Enzo, Jess. I think I'd play Enzo. I think I would. That feels like sarcasm, but I did actually answer your question, so I hope you take that back. My pleasure, Chantel. I hope that helped. An optimistic... Yeah, it probably is quite optimistic, to be fair. It probably is. Good luck to you too, John. Up the GG Ultras, mate, indeed. Indeed. Please help. Start 3 out of Hall, Trent, Gabriel, Robinson, and Munoz. Oh, God. Hall, Trent, and Munoz. There you go. Start 2 of... I'd start Munoz, Hall. I'd probably put João Pedro ahead of Semenyo. I probably would. I'm not even sure he starts, but I'd still have him above Semenyo. I can't believe I'm saying that and I'm starting Semenyo this week. I would go Timber over Colwill, I think. I think I would. Robinson or Colwill? Robinson. My pleasure, Looney Tune. Very polite of you, mate. My pleasure. Jesus to Mateta. Yeah, I like that, Liam. Good move. Ross FPL Raptor is massive on Mateta. He absolutely loves him. Lewis or Jacob Murphy to start? Jacob Murphy, definitely. Man City are conceding this week, 100%. My team, Henderson, Guardiola, Milenkovic, Robinson, Salah, Palmer, Sarr, Diaz, Watkins. Should I roll or make a transfer? I'd roll. Don't think you need to do anything there. Pick 2, Sarr, Jimenez, Wissa, and Jimenez, I think. Semenyo to Ahmad. I was thinking about doing that, Jonathan Jones, but I'm a little bit worried about where Ahmad plays. With Dallo being out, I think he could be a wing-back. I definitely think Raul Jimenez starts, yeah. I think we're kind of wrapping up now. Wood, Rogers, Gakpo, bench 1. Gakpo. I bench Gakpo. Right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's been a wonderful stream. I had such a good time. I hope you did too. Sorry about my my terrible stories if they bored you or a bit too degenerate for others. That's my life. That's who I am. I'll pick a suitable... If you've got any suggestions for a suitable cameo star for my Haaland celebration, then I'll be all ears. So yeah, there we go. I hope I look forward to a membership, Lloyd, because that means Haaland Halls. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah. Hang on. Feels like we got to sign off on the solo screen, doesn't it? There we go. I'm off to the gym, and I'll have a video coming out tonight. Let's just see what time I need to... Can you show us your team? All right, mate. There you go. There's my team. Haaland captain. It's happening. I'm not bottling it. It's happening. Haaland's my captain. There we go. And finally, I just want to check when the video is going to come out. If you're still awake at 10 PM UK time, I'll have a buy and avoid video coming out tonight as well. Should I do it too? No, I'm not. I can't swear. I can't swear because I'll get demonetized. Yes, you should, Jess. Yes, you should. Goodbye.